up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Tell a Story. It's your girl, Drea Kay, and I'm here with a special guest. I got my boy Knowledge Tyson here, community activist, community engagement specialist, artist. He do it all. He's a thought leader, so I had to get him on the show. What's up, D?
Sound with it, fam.
How you been?
Living, man, living. Working in the community, full-time engagement, and capitalizing, man, Trying to figure out how to change lives and change minds.
I think that's important.
Yep.
It's not a lot of you out here in Baton Rouge.
It ain't. But give you just a little something. You got people like Boo Milton.
Shout out to Boo.
Before anybody in our generation was really going out trying to figure out how to engage in community work, Boo Milton was out there doing it.
Yep.
While we at the movies, while we having sex, while we at the club, while we doing all these other various things, Boo Milton is going to the Cities United conferences and going talk revolution talk. So he was the first one to kick it off, and then I come along, and then you get Science City, you get all these other different things coming along. But the work is starting to pick up.
So for people who may not really know your story, this is Let's Tell a Story.
Okay.
How did you get involved with the whole community activism thing? Like, what was it in you that drove you to, just give back to the community and be like that voice of reason?
I was sitting on the white boy's job. I was on the white boy's job. I was a welder. And I thought, man, if I just be a welder, I can make me some money. Not knowing, man, them white boys don't want you in there getting that money with them. So the whole time I'm there, I'm feeling sabotaged. I'm feeling like I'm Sambo. You know how these do the niggas. Bring them out and embarrass them in front of everybody. Every morning, Crockett, come here. We need to talk to you. Like, man, what I done now? So one day I'm reading the newspaper, and I read, and I say, damn, they got a community meeting at Gus Young at such time. So on my lunch break, I went on down there. Now, I ain't know no cameras or none of that stuff gonna be there. I'm thinking it's just a small little community event. And when I get there, look around the room, I say, man, I don't see no niggas in here that look like me. I don't see no people in here that resemble what they talking about. You got 100 black men over here. You got this one here over here. And the white boy say, hey, so Mayor, let me ask you a question. What are you gonna do about the violence that's going on in our community? The mayor answered the question. I said, man, who that white boy is asking questions? He don't even live around here. I said, hold on, hey, I got something to say. I say, man, listen, ain't none of this stuff gonna stop until y'all learn how to come deal with us right here. Because if y'all don't, we're gonna keep moving as individuals. And a lady named Drea Kay come back there and say, hey, man, we need to get your name and number. We want you part of this. I don't know what I'm part of. Ma'am, I don't even know nothing about no community work. Ma'am, I don't know nothing about politics. Ma'am, I'm just an ignorant nigga that got put out of school. The white man told me I wasn't gonna be able to do nothing. He told me, hey boy, your brother playing basketball. What you gonna do? You know what I'm talking about. You know I ain't telling no lie. You know I ain't telling no lie. You know it for a fact. That part of my story. So for me to jump out here and be doing this here, all the stuff they say that young black men can't do, you can change your mind. You ain't got to be doing what you're doing, homie. There's opportunities out here for you.
So ever since then, you've kind of just dove right into it. And from there, like, what did you start doing as far as like the community activism?
I first jumped off and I said, man, I want to go feed some homeless people. So I got with brother-in-law, I got with my little daughter. We all sat down, packaged up sandwiches, chips, put it in the bag, rolled around downtown, rolled around the city. Hey, man, y'all hungry? Y'all come get this food over here. I'm not knowing that this is called community engagement. At this time, I just want to do something. So when I did that, Drea called me. She said, hey, man, we about to get ready to start a street team. And, man, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about your little character. And, man, we want you part of this here. But I got to interview you first. So when I get to the interview, there's a man named Akila there. I'm not knowing who this man is. This man has been all over the country, man, talking revolution and getting dollars sent down to people that boots on the ground. So I'm sitting there talking, eating nigga talk again. Saying nigga, saying this, pants sagging, smoking weed, all kind of stuff. That man said, hey man, you gonna be part of this team. So from there, we went to the training, PCITI training. And that's a training given from a man from California named Aquila. Aquila and Aquila, 2 different men. But this brother got a whole program that teaches you how to de-escalate violence in your community. That's what I was telling you over there, the funneling, the tunneling, the isolation, training. Because we trying to build, not a military, but we trying to build cohesive minds. We trying to really collaborate, a system that works to break down community violence. So that's the game that was put down.
So by them showing you how to do that, they got you more and more involved in just to see exactly what it takes to be a community activist. Because some people, they say they want to help out the community, they say they want to do this, but they don't know what actually comes with that. So when you're in there, and I know we were talking earlier about just certain situations that you've been in where you will be on the scene with victims and people who have, been shot, people who have been killed on the scene in front of kids and everything like that. Once you got to that point where you're out there looking at all of this stuff, was that something that you signed up for? Was that something that you were ready for?
I say people that's doing this work is not selected, they chosen. You know what I mean? Because you got to be able to endure what you're looking at. But I didn't notice it's not really so much looking at the bodies, it's dealing with the people. Not the people that's hurting, but the people that you're working with. And not my team, but just people, partners and silos, and it's the mess behind the nonprofits, who gonna get the money, It's the whole politics of it. You start to see that. And it's disgusting because we out here fighting over money, man. These kids out here dying. No reason for a man to beg for anything when they print money. So going out here on these scenes, to answer your question, going out here on these scenes, first of all, you got to know the police is not doing no preventative work. They are not hired to do no preventative shit. They not trying to help no nigga to help nothing. Once you dead, they come put yellow tape up and they dare you to cross that yellow line. And that's when the community come into play. Hey, say y'all chill out, man. Look, you can't cross that yellow tape because they doing an investigation. When they hear from you instead of him, they get a better reaction. Oh, okay. But look, man, let me holler at you over here. Look, you ever heard about victim service? No, I ain't never heard of that. Well, look, that's your people. We know you hurting, but we want to make sure that you get these services because your family gonna need it. That's bringing resources to people that never would have got that from the police. We done been on the scene, family fighting. Police over there, they put the yellow tape up, and it's black police officers. They looking over across the yellow tape, and they wish a nigga would cross that yellow tape. They'll do the goddamn fool if you cross that yellow tape. And this family is fighting amongst each other. And the police is right there watching.
Not doing anything
to de-escalate this situation and figure out why this family got so much trauma.
So when you're looking at things like that, like, what is that doing to you mentally? What is that doing to you, like, on the inside? How's that affecting you? Is it making you want to just do more, or is it making you just want to, it's like activating something on the inside of you, just wanting to help more? Like, what is it doing to you when you seeing, like, situations like that? It just beats on my drum to keep on screaming revolution. If I see something, give up on it because of how it look, then I wasn't meant to be doing this. So when I'm doing it with a passion, and every time I see it, it makes me want to go try to help the next individual so I can say, hey man, go precautionary tale. I just seen this dude here get shot 55 times, but I'm telling you, what you about to go do, you about to crash out. And then once you show them the pictures, you show them the articles, and you call the mamas, here, talk to this mama. Yeah, I lost my baby, woo-doo-woo. And baby, I'm telling you, you don't want to. That's what you see. Has Baton Rouge, in a sense, do you feel like we've become desensitized to violence?
I feel like all over America, young black people have, not just young black people, but majority of young black males, we see death every day. You see it on TV, you see playing the game, you see death. You see a news article, somebody got killed on Windburn. I mean, it's an everyday thing, so we starting to see it as a norm. But if you go to London, man, the police got to go put their guns up before they go home. So why in America we got guns on the street, but in other countries, nah, you can't even have a gun. That's all a plot, man. You got to think of Nazi Germany had the ghetto. Propaganda, they ran propaganda on the Germans to hate the Jews. So what you think the Jews doing us right now? They fucking over us same way Hitler fucked over them. So when we gonna say, man, fuck that, man, it's wartime? When we gonna say, man, I don't want to buy Michael Jordan tennis shoe, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that, I want to go buy some guns. Then go downtown and figure out why this policy ain't get changed. Why these kids getting locked up at a rapid rate? Why in Louisiana we got 1,000 per capita, 100,000, we got 1,000 men in jail. Out of 100,000 people, you got 1,000 men in jail.
Unjustified.
Unjustified. You telling me, man, a man that's hustling for his family, gonna lock the man up for all this time? But man, this white boy here can kill and all this here and go home. And I ain't mad at the white boy. This what you're supposed to be doing. You supposed to be able to come home in your country. This law wasn't made for me, you, him right here. It wasn't made for us. It was made for him to get off. So Nick, we ain't mad at that. But we got to know that, man, hey, we gonna do this, man. We gonna go to jail for it. Fuck, I'm gonna go ride out my sentence.
So what's the strategy? Like now, like us becoming aware of this, us becoming, just aware of everything that's going on. Like, what is the strategy that we need to be taking?
Shit, get them ready for prison. Shit, the ones that don't want to do right, hey, let me bring you in a program called Tonk, Domino, and Spade. Teach you how to play Tonk, Domino, and Spade, because what you getting ready to do, you going to jail. It's already set up for you. 1 out of 3 going.
And how do we prevent that? Like, how are we supposed to be preventing that from happening?
Can't prevent it. The parents got to be at the house preventing it. The only thing we supposed to do is come through with resources. A nigga like me, a person like you, supposed to come through and say, hey, I got a program, I got this going, that going. It's not my job to raise you. So until we can get more buy-in from parents to say, hey, man, my son really need this help. I really need you to come to my house. I really need you to deliver these resources. You got to get them parents to buy in. We can talk to the kids all day long. Let's say, homie, don't do that shit, don't do that shit, don't do it. But when he go home, man, ain't nobody reinforcing that. He going outside. I got my stick with me, man. I'm going outside. I heard Mr. Dare said at the school, but man, right now, man, I'm in a situation, man, it's up over here. The New Orleans situation, Bayou Classic, that kid that did the shoot, well, they say he did the shoot. I work closely with that kid. He from Gardere. I went pulled up on him 3-4 times. Say, bro, look, fill this out, try to get you a little job, look, get your GED, just be cool. All that talking and all that work I done did, he still went somewhere and made a bad decision. How we gonna save that when I tried to?
So you're basically saying everybody can't be saved. It's just the ones who want to be saved.
Exactly.
That you can reach.
That you can reach. If they don't want to be saved, sometimes tough love is the best love. Just think, if you in church, and your daddy preaching, right? And he say, hey, everybody that won't be saved, y'all come on up here. And you don't go up there.
That's your decision.
He ain't finna come back there and say, hey, why you ain't come up here and won't get saved? Nah, he gonna look back there and say, shit, well, hell with you. We up here getting saved. That's what he gonna do, right? Ain't nobody, when he passed around Tide Bucket, he ain't looking to see, oh man, Sister Drea ain't putting no money in the pot. Ain't nobody looking at that. We worrying about who contributing, and we worrying about who want to be saved.
So, had your upbringing have a lot to do with your passion for community and people? Yeah,
because I grew up with my auntie from 6.5 months to 8 years old, college educated woman. I was on the southern campus with the alumni. I mean, as a kid, I ain't had no bad life. I lived in Park Far. I mean, we had a nice house. Everything was good. And then my mama come get me. Oh, man, we down off in that ghetto. And then from there, though, I had to see that, damn, man, this shit really real. So I'm a smart kid reading on the 5th grade, 11th, and 3rd grade coming to the ghetto. Trying to adapt to this shit, but I ain't really that kind of kid. So now I got the kind of slick side, play tough because I don't come from toughness.
That's your environment, your new environment that you're in.
This my new environment. Nigga, you better tighten up. Nigga, what's that crying you doing in there? Hush that motherfucker crying up, boy. We don't hear that crying over here. That kind of talking. So I got that in me and I got the other stuff in me. And then what I'm seeing every day in the community inspires me to say, nah, man, I got to do something because somebody did something for me. My partner had Dickies. He used to wear Dickies to school. I used to wear a school uniform. I failed 8th grade. All else, mom said, boy, I'm wash my hand with you. Man, I went down the street, man, my partner gave me all his clothes. All his Dickies, he gave me two, man, get them 2 pair of shoes right there. Go ahead. That's why I got to give back.
Because there are people that are willing to help.
Willing to help you.
Everybody's not on that type of time.
Exactly.
There are still people like you who are in the community that is putting in the work, that's having this passion for the young people, having passion for your peers too. I'm pretty sure it's not even just the young kids, but I'm pretty sure you can see your peers and see what they're doing now and, want to talk to them, want to have a conversation with them, want to show them what you're doing.
Let me ask you a question, because we chopping game. How you feel about engaging in this work? Because now you in the work, so how you feel, just your thoughts of?
So, I grew up in a church.
Right.
My dad was a pastor my whole life. So I grew up with a sense of helping people in a different way. So in church when I was younger, we used to go to nursing homes. We used to do the homeless, events and things like that. We helped the community in that type of way. Yeah. But now that, my dad has this nonprofit, Reclamation and Restoration Ministries. Shout out to them.
That's right.
And we're working in the community of Baton Rouge. Because at first, we lived in Indiana. Right. So now we're out here in Baton Rouge and helping looks different than what it did back then. Yeah. The world is different now than what it was back then. So me being in a position where I am now the president of the nonprofit, I'm seeing how strategy is important. Right. Not just saying we want to help, not just saying that we want to do this, not just saying that, we could do this and we could do that, but actually doing it, creating a strategy around it and actually putting work in to do it, putting people like you in place. Right. To, go out in the communities and do the outreach and, talking to people one-on-one. Right. And so my perspective of it is, I can only do so much, but if I can create strategy and help other people around me be, in that position or put people in position to where they're helping on the front line, I'm ready to do that. Think about this. This some real shit. Now you see everybody did a toy giveaway this year, right? Now let's just count all that up. Everybody did a toy giveaway, just the major ones. Man, it's fun. Man, there's programs out here that need funding. And you got the person that run the nonprofit trying to pay payroll to everybody that's on the nonprofit that's been doing the work. But man, here it is. We got the rapper. Oh man, I got $1 million, $2 million. I just put on a nigga head. Hold on, homie. Man, we need like 200 grand for Revolution. Man, we can't get it out of none of these niggas. It ain't no rapper we can call and get nothing from them. But a toy giveaway, this giveaway, that giveaway, a little money here for the boys in the trap. But man, what about the mothers, man, that need money for them programs? They gotta go down to city council and beg and give proposals when you niggas is flashing this money. Man, we need some of that money. Cause we gotta go pay these people here to walk these streets, to go save that little nigga that listening to them rap lyrics. Cause they digesting it. I remember I was younger. My nigga was laying on the couch listening to Lil Fat. On repeat, sleep. Wake up, 2 guns. And he ended up going to kill somebody. Do 11 years. But the mindset, why are you going to sleep listening to that? Nobody stopped you on your way
going to bed when you was younger saying, son, don't do that. Son, no, listen, them rappers lying. Don't listen, son, you can enjoy it, but don't nobody intervene with him. So when he got 20 years old, I ain't even spit on him. When he got 20 years old, that behavior continued. Going.
So clearly, music has a lot of influence on people in general, but especially it seems like our youth here, from where we from the type of music that we listen to. What have you seen, like mentality-wise, with these kids that you're, mentoring and trying to inspire? Like, what are you seeing in them?
Well, a retrospective look, I'm looking back, me thinking about who I was at 15 or 14, listening and seeing, going out to parties, and I'm seeing how these guys react to a certain song. The DJ got to say, hey, man, cut that song off. You cut the song off, everybody stop. What's coming off that speaker to make these niggas act like this? So then I started thinking, damn, man, I've been listening to Boosie. I've been listening to Webbie, and they've been talking about killing and dying and selling drugs and all this stuff. And it wasn't no male there to tell me, nah, son, that's just music. So I'm thinking that these guys are telling me reality. But really, I'm being fooled, because these guys not really living none of this stuff that they was rapping at the time. Because I think the Boosie that came out with Trill, I think I liked it that direction. The B-O-O-S-I-E. Man, I felt so good listening to White Man On. When I put on my plaid pants and I'm at the little gym party and they playing White Man On. I mean, it's nothing negative coming from that.
Good.
It's nothing negative coming from that.
Same type of beat, same type of energy, same Baton Rouge vibe.
Same back.
The lyrics are different.
So think about when these guys go to jail and the community is cheering for them to come home. Man, come home, such and such. We ready for you, man. We ready. Come on home, baby. We ready. And then, man, when they get here, man, they don't come back like Malcolm. They don't come back like King. They don't come back like Medgar Evers. They don't come back like Marcus Garvey, talking that kind of shit. They come back talking the same shit that they went in there for. Think about that. You go sit somewhere, your mind's supposed to change when you go to jail. The white man's supposed to change you niggas' mind when you go sit in there and you gotta miss your family and your old lady calling you from jail and you ain't got no motherfucking money to send them. People suffering while you in that motherfucker. And then you come home rapping gangster lyrics. And when the mind gonna change? When we gonna say, nah, we don't wanna hear that? But if the women start saying, man, we don't wanna hear you rapping ass nigga talking gangster lyrics, fuck you. We don't wanna hear it.
Then they gonna change.
Then they go, oh man, we can't get no bitches like this, y'all. We gotta talk about something else. Y'all got the influence to tell these niggas, man, y'all stop now. We ain't listening to no more gangster music. We won't hear that shit no more. Fuck y'all until y'all get out here and start working with us. Liz out here crying for her son. All these women out here crying for their son and died, rather they did wrong or right. We still glorifying this shit as if it's all right to kill black people. The white man ain't got no country song hollering, oh, I killed the honky riding down the freeway and I shot him with the AK deer rifle. You don't never hear no shit like that. He's singing about how he love his woman.
You ain't gonna never hear it.
You ain't gonna hear that because that Jewish white boy sitting up there on the record label ain't gonna let him do it. All this Kanye West talk, all this here, man, that nigga probably seen some shit down there fucking with them white boys.
More than what we seen.
More than what we see.
But everybody got an opinion.
So we come out with an opinion, oh man, y'all shut up. Instagram gonna wanna ban you from what you're saying, but they don't wanna ban them niggas with them Dracos on the videos. That's breaking community guidelines. You ain't supposed to have legal weapons on the internet. That's breaking community guidelines, right? YouTube, Instagram, all them motherfuckers. That man niggas breaking all kind of guidelines, but the moment you come out and say, man, fuck that white boy, I wanna do some killing, man, they gonna block your page.
Or disable your account.
They gonna disable
take your followers, take your influence away.
So that's how much power we got. They'll give it to them, but they ain't gonna give it to you. You the person with the message. They gonna make sure you
simmer down.
Let me shut him up.
You're very vocal with your message.
Man, listen.
Where that come from?
I done lost friends. I done lost everything behind what I feel. And that come from just watching my daddy, watching my granddad, and how he handled business, how he was talking, He talk bold, and he ain't give a fuck. I told you he brought that woman to the house and said, this my woman. My grandfather did this. Man, this my woman. She sitting right there on the couch. My grandmother sitting right there. This my woman right here. And look, this how this gonna go. You don't want me cheating? She gonna have to be here.
Why?
Cause man, he standing on what he believe. He ain't believe no man supposed to have one woman. Cause don't no man have no one woman. I'm just saying, man. That's God.
That's a whole nother debate.
Man, that's God honest truth, man.
We might have to get on Just Landed for that.
Just landed just now.
We might have to just get landed. What?
Right now.
No!
Let him talk his
Go ahead. Talk your shit.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
So, what is your main goal, your mission right now?
Shit, man. When they put me in the ground, man, say he had no hidden agendas. Simple, man. That boy ain't had no hidden agenda, man. That boy working in the community, man. That boy try to help people. That boy helped them boys over there. He helped them people over there, and the nigga died. Who next? Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn about a nigga that died? But your mama and them. And if you was a rapper, then everybody love you. But man, if I die a community activist, ain't nobody gonna show no love. Man, fuck him. He died trying to help them stupid ass niggas around the corner. Fuck him. I told him don't do that. You risking your life. Duh, duh, duh. So yeah, who cares about what happens to me? Just know, man, I had no hidden agendas.
You had a purpose.
I had a purpose, and I was trying to chase it. And a nigga so happened to kill me, chasing my purpose. And I ain't gonna go to God talking that same kind of shit that they would. They gonna go to God talking that same kind of shit. Oh, God, blah, blah, blah. God don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, you done wrong all your life. Now you gonna come here talking that shit you talk to the judge. Nigga, fuck you.
God ain't gonna say that to them people.
Man, shit. Man, fuck you. God gonna tell you, fuck you. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. You lied to the judge. Nigga, you lied to the probation officer. Nigga, you been lying to your mama and them. Nigga, you been lying to your grandmother about who you is. Nigga, tell the goddamn truth, nigga. You a no good motherfucker. And everybody need to know that. So we can stop living this fake fairy tale life. Fuck this, man. Nah, man. Tell your mom and them about the truth about you, boy. You a killing motherfucker, and you will kill anybody or jack any fucking body, and you want glorification. Man, fuck you. I don't want to glorify you, nigga, because you want to kill and rob from your own people. You ain't never went to Shenandoah. Like I did in school, steal phones from the white boy. Yeah, I go in the white boy book sack and take his phone. Give me this iPhone, white boy. Give me them Adderall pills, white boy. I ain't never went over there and fucked with my people. Took from my brother, took from my partner, took from my... Man, I ain't never done nothing. I ain't never even shot a nigga. Never even had a desire. Every time I lost a job, it's me against the white boy. Every time I'm in school, it's me against the white boy. Trying to tell me how to be a nigga. Fuck you.
So you saying our enemy is not ourselves. We
Man.
are not each other's enemy.
If you make yourself your own enemy. I didn't came to realization, I love myself. And I love myself so much, I'm willing to be killed before I kill somebody.
Kill for what's right.
Man, let me lay down. It is what it is when you're gone.
But that's your legacy.
That's the legacy.
That's what your determination. That's where your determination lies.
If I die, if something happened to me.
Yeah, if.
But my future, I see myself doing great music, putting my message in the music, doing it in my own way. You know.
And it's just gonna transfer to your artistry and every outlet that you can. It's the same message in every single outlet that you got.
Yeah, like I let you hear the song "Guns Down." I want to keep messages like that coming. I don't necessarily have to be the artist that talk gangster talk.
Yeah.
Not saying that we don't need that. We like that music. We ride to it, listen to it. I fuck with it. But I want to bring something to the table, man. Where I'm talking about how they gerrymandering the votes, push us all in one section and make people vote, and not bring the resources to certain areas because they gerrymander the district. In my music, I need to talk about this because my people need to know about this. These kids, if they listen to it, man, what that mean, gerrymandering? That mean, homie, they trying to push certain people in a certain zone so they can get all them votes piled up in one zone so them resources don't go to that other area. Educate them through the music. Why? I'm sounding the way they sound. Looking the way they looking crazy. Now my mama say, boy, you looking crazy. What the fuck you looking crazy for? Ma, I ain't looking crazy. I'm just, boy, you looking crazy and talking crazy. Man, your mama know when you ain't doing what you supposed to be. All these little boys running around being something that they wouldn't come out their mama house to be. They went outside and nigga told them, say, homie, this how we gonna live right here, nigga, shooting and killing. That nigga just follow.
So what's next for you? Everything that you have going on, what's next for Knowledge Tyson? What's next for the artistry? What's next for the activism? Everything.
Well, me as Darius Crockett, I want to build this program that's dedicated to at-risk youth and bring them into the studio and let them record. But while they recording, they also get a therapeutic session. You get to go talk to a therapist. You get to go, hey man, these are my problems that I'm having. How do I sort through these? Because I'm trying to do this music, but I need my mind to be focused because I don't want to go out there and get into nothing. So not only is that therapy, but that helps with prevention work.
Yeah.
Because now I'm grabbing young rappers and the ones that might be into it. Now I got a chance to give you an opportunity and also give you an intervention right here.
A resource, provide a resource to people.
And they'll trust you then. You know, who you got a problem with, homie? I got a problem with such and such, bro. I really want to do my music, but if I see them, it's going to be up. Okay, man, well, look. Let me work my resources. I'm going to get in touch with them people. And we going to have a sit down. And it's called a ceasefire. We're going to have a ceasefire, man. So y'all, you can do your music, they can do their thing. You just don't fool with them, they ain't going to fool with you. That's how we create peace in the community. So that's why I see Darius Crockett going, and also just continue building other programs like Ready for Life, BR Street Team, being a contributing factor into making things go and grabbing the right people and making sure that we delivering these resources that's available.
And doing the actual work.
And doing the actual work, boots on the ground. Kanye West was rudely mistaken. Well, no, he wasn't rudely mistaken, but he kind of got it wrong when him and Van was arguing on TMZ. He said, man, slavery was a choice, and woo-doo. And Van said, hey, man, you don't know, man. It's people, it's boots on the ground people that you don't know about, Ye. And Ye was like, man, what you mean boots on the ground people? Kanye West don't know what he talking about. He talking about niggas like me. Boots on the ground. Kanye, instead of you going down there fucking with Adidas and mad at them folk, look, these boots on the ground people need $500,000. And you get that $500,000 back plus more if you knew how to invest in your community and your people the right way. Keep them out them conversations. Because if they start funding the work and they the influencers and they influencing the work, then we influencing the community.
And we need support.
Man, we need support, man.
So any of these programs that you're working with, how can the community, how can they give back? How can they support? How can they help in any kind of way?
I think just go down to your city council. Go down, if you see something about a meeting, I don't care who meeting it is, just go to it. Go see what they talking about, because in meetings is where plans are made.
Community forums, like the one that Reclamation and Restoration is having.
On the 21st?
On the 21st of January. If you all want to attend, the link will be right here. And that is basically where we will come and create strategy and community and things like that to help create a plan for the things that you're talking about, right? Yeah. And the plan is that we got to be able to go get them and pick them up. If we can pick you up from your house and drop you off from your house, man, that's a win-win situation. And then when you come to the facility, you got the pool table, you got PS5, you got great people here, they cooking. I mean, it's a home environment for you to come and, man, just kind of lay back and relax yourself. You know, do your little credentials for your GED, come out here, get you something to eat, and whatever else you want to do, you can do it until we shut down. You know, it's a win situation, homie. Brookstown is 97% poverty. And that is one of the poorest communities in America. That ain't good. Unfortunately.
I don't know how much time we got left, but there was a situation happening in Brookstown, man. We walked in that house, man, and the woman that was in that house was in the back room, curled up like this. Curled up like this. because she got a pill addiction. Your little girl and your son and your other boy, they in the front. Niggas in the back shooting dice. Niggas in the front hanging out. Oh man, they done turned mama house into a trap spot. Mama in there suffering on pills. Ain't nobody calling EMS to say, man, mama ain't hurting. Y'all come get her. Nah, they let their mama suffer. So why would they give a damn about shooting guns and shooting cars up with babies in it? If they can look back there and see their mama full of pills and ain't nobody call EMS. Man, that's what we dealing with, man.
So how can people get in touch with you? How can they reach out to you, talk to you, strategize with you?
Man, I don't want
plan
to
with
talk.
you?
Man, I don't want to talk. Yeah, I don't want to talk to nobody. If you ain't coming with 1,000 guns, with 1,000 bullets, man, I don't want to talk.
Why not?
Cause, man, you ain't talking about revolution. You gonna talk to me about some bullshit, some hoes, some sports cards, the Saints, Cowboys. Hey, high five. Now, I don't want to high five about the Cowboys and the Saints. Nigga, I want to talk about how we gonna get some retribution. I want to talk about how we gonna go get this money over here. Cause they got the money. You go down to city council crying about the police. Nigga, these white folks in here gambling with the money. And all you gotta do is come with your chips, call a proposal. And you can get this money and go out here and help the people. So that's what we can talk about, man. We talking about something else, man. We wasting time. Talking about bullshit, man. Fuck who won the Super Bowl. Them niggas won the Super Bowl. We ain't win a goddamn thing.
For real.
Jerry Jones got the Super Bowl ring. Whoever the fuck he is. The white man got the Super Bowl ring. Not no bunch of niggas sitting around throwing the football and coach slap him on his ass, high five and all that, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all want to play football. We don't want to play football no more. Football, you get hit in the head too much, you become a vegetable. Dumb and stupid. Can't think in your old age. They cancel your insurance, so why be a football player, nigga boy?
Nigga boy.
And then, check this out. Basketball ain't no different. LeBron James, jump high. Oh, jump high, LeBron James. Man, LeBron James ain't never did no community work. To be talking out against the president, Trump, and all this here. That's how they trick us. Make us think he a leader. He ain't no leader. He been shooting basketball. He ain't been reading Malcolm X books, Marcus Garvey books, talking about nation building. He ain't never know nothing about that. So why they parade these people in front of us? But you go to Africa, they parade their king. Their general is who the hero. He got 1,000 niggas walking with him with guns. And they wish the white boy would come over there talking about taking something from him. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't no parade on Gus Young. Well, we got 20 niggas with AK-47s walking in unison, and there's a nigga leading them saying, man, this is our army. Who want to join? Man, niggas ain't doing that. Them niggas out there dancing and shaking their ass on floats. And the Hebrew Israelite niggas over there hollering. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Man, fuck that hollering. Man, they popping their ass to Juvenile and Mouse. We don't want to hear that shit. Think about that.
We want some change.
Think about this, man. You got the Hebrews over here at the Christmas parade saying, Job this, Jacob that, Peter this, and all this here. And people is riding on floats, listening to Juvenile, bag that ass up. Man, y'all ain't offering no programs, Hebrews. I told one of them, I say, bro, I understand what you're trying to do, and hey, it's all good, but homie, offer them niggas a program. Offer them a job. Say, homie, let me help you get a job. Let me show you how God can help you get a job. Yeah, right here in Psalms, nigga. Yeah, he went and got a job. Let me show you how to get a job. Let me show you how to get a car. Let me show you how you build your credit while I'm telling you about Hebrew. But nah, they want to sit on the corner and holler at you niggas and want you to come over there and grab that Bible and think that Bible is what's going to help you. Bible ain't going to help you.
You can, if you let it.
The Bible can't help you. Nothing that no nigga ever wrote can help you.
Nigga ain't wrote that.
Man, a white boy took the Bible that some niggas wrote. Some niggas wrote this, Sumerian tablets. They took Sumerian tablets, crucified it up, called it Hebrew. How we Hebrews now? Who Hebrew? Oh man, what's the man name in the Bible? You know him. You know the man, Abraham. How we Hebrews now? And he had a baby, he had a white baby and a nigga baby. Man, never been seen. In the Bible, it say these things are speaking of an allegory. Allegory means it's a fable. they took a story from Africa and flipped it and put a sign to it and gave it back to you and said, hey, this the Bible.
I guess it all depends on what you believe.
Think about
What
this.
you choose to believe.
You couldn't read nothing else.
You believe in something somebody else told you.
Somebody else wrote something and said, here, read this. But don't read over here. If I catch you reading that, boy, I'll hang you. And they come get you because you agree with them. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I believe in God, boss. All right, good nigga, come here.
Christianity comes from slavery.
Check this out. I want you to read this to them niggas and read that to them niggas. But don't read this exorcist shit to them or this Deuteronomy shit. Don't read this to them. Read this to them. So that's how they played on you. And we want to run down to the church on Sunday and all this here. Man, I can't run down to the church on Sunday. There's too many bodies in there and ain't no work being produced. All y'all sitting in church, but ain't nobody in the community want to come work. So fuck y'all. These kids need help and y'all want to go to church on Sunday. Fuck you. I don't want to go to church on Sunday. We need revolution. We need y'all out here with us. Man, we putting church up on Sunday, y'all. We coming out here. Let's go canvas over here. Let me show you what these niggas selling dope at. Let me show you what these hoes selling pussy at. Let me show you. So y'all can get out here, man, and start helping some of these fucking people because we tired of hurting. We tired of seeing junkies on the street. We tired of seeing homeless people on the street, man. And all these churches, 100 churches in a center block of one neighborhood. Come on, man. But it ain't no resource center in the neighborhood. It ain't nowhere where a nigga can walk out the park to go get no resources. In his mile radius where he lives, he can't go get no resources, man. But the police, they riding around. The church right around the corner. They feeding on Sunday. That's it. Church closed on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Back in the day, the church doors was open. Black people didn't lock the church doors back in the day. The doors was open because you had to run from the white boy. So the back door open. Come on in here and hide, nigga. Man, the churches don't do that no more. Churches in Brookstown, they got gates up around. Nigga, I wish you would come on my property. So, man, fuck the pastors.
Not all of them.
Man, listen, I ain't talking.
Not all of them.
Man, listen.
Now hold up now.
Listen,
Not
listen. The real pastors know who they are when I say that. So they sit back and say, man, oh, man, I'm doing good in the community. But the ones that know they low down and riding, man, fuck y'all. And I ain't got to apologize for what I ain't Gary Chambers. I ain't got to sit here and talk pretty. Shit. Fuck that. I can say how I want to say this here. Because, man, don't nobody control me. And I'm talking real talk. I ain't talking just some shit nigga just heard on the side of the road somewhere. He just talking drunk talk. No, I'm talking real talk. And the pastors need to hear this from somebody that's young. Man, fuck y'all. We don't want to hear nothing about David. David, in the Bible, David, come here, girl. Fucked on this man's wife. Then he said, hey, look, I got you pregnant now.
He did.
I want you to go down there and tell your husband, come here. And you lay down with him and make it like it's your baby.
He did. I see you read the Bible then.
Man, the man came back and told his white man, I don't want to pleasure you. I got to go back on the front line. My soldiers out there dying. King David, and man, we got to, he loyal to the king. And get what the king do when he sent him back out there? Got him beheaded. Got him killed. Same way the nigga do a nigga when he want to get his bit. Man, I'm telling God's honest truth, man. We don't believe nothing that the white man done wrote. So we don't want to hear it on Sunday. Come with some other shit where we can rearrange the Bible, put Malcolm X, Dr. King, and put them niggas in there so we can have a point of reference. Until then, man, somebody died 2,000 years ago, man. It's hard for us to really believe it, y'all. Because we ain't see it. We ain't see it. We wasn't there to see it. But we seen King Von die. We seen King Von die. We seen all these other niggas. I ain't never seen Jesus die. That was 2,000, 3,000 years ago. And they took that story from them black folk. So, man, it's time for revolution, man. It's time for us to start thinking and growing and start wanting to do something else with our lives other than be rappers and fuck hoes. We got to do something else, man.
Well, this has been
The best episode.
This has been another episode of Let's Tell a Story. We're getting very, very deep here. And please put put in the comments whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, whatever opinion or conversation that you want to start, any conversations that you want to have right here on the Let's Tell a Story show, because we talking about it. So make sure you all subscribe, make sure you all check us out, follow us on Instagram, and make sure you check out this guy right here.
Knowledge Tyson _.
And we out.